Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean, and this is our video report for Tuesday, April 12th, 2016. So, another crazy day today, and I have in the room today, I actually kind of mentioned to somebody that I didn't really trust the drop today. And what I mean by that is since Friday, we've seen these big gap ups, and from there, the minute, right around 10 o'clock, we just saw all out selling going on, and it happened again on Monday. And today we didn't get that big of a gap up, but it was like 8 points or 7 points, somewhere in that range. And then we started selling off again. And the reason why I didn't trust it is very rarely is Mr. Market going to make things very easy and lay things on a silver platter. And the fact that we saw that same exact trade happen Friday, Monday, and then to expect it was going to happen again today, I just didn't really trust it. It was a strange feeling, but it almost was if they, had this let's say well-orchestrated short squeeze and plan since Friday. And what I mean by that is that, once they've trained people to short the opening gap up, it came down, and then out of the blue we had this rumor hit from an unidentified source that Russia and Saudi were going to do a production freeze, and from there that sent oil screaming higher, and that took everything with it, and we just saw a massive short squeeze today. So it's, it is what it is, but to me, when they start stretching for these types of, say, rumor mill headlines to move it, it means they're starting to run out of things to squeeze shorts. Now, the problem with this, and what I believe, again, I had this weird thing about today's drop that is something was orchestrated, and sure enough, we had that today. And what I believe is going to happen is this. These guys are these master planners that are, feeding these rumors out and doing the selling and the buying all through computers. They're going to run out of shorts. And there's only so many times that, you could sit there and get your face smacked when you believe that something is going to happen. And then all of a sudden something out of the blue hits, whether it be some Fed or central bank announcement, some Fed just going on the air, and then they just cause an all-out buying frenzy, and they squeeze everybody out. Well, they've been doing that for the past couple months, and what I think today may have been that straw that broke the camel's back, meaning that I don't think they're going to be able to sucker in any more shorts. I think the shorts or the bears are going to stay out of this and say, hey, I'll wait for things to really roll over. Now, what the problem with that is that when they try to drive prices higher, they're not going to have any shorts to squeeze anymore. And when they find themselves that they're doing all the buying, and it's really probably going to be it's the handful of same traders or trading firms that are doing all this buying, then they have to turn around and find somebody to sell to, because the shorts aren't there to squeeze things higher. And from there, they find themselves all tipped over onto the say leveraged alongside, and now they have to get out. And when that happens, that is when we get these big moves to the downside. And what I mean is these types of moves where we drop 200 points. We saw them do it here, do it all the whole way up. We had a quick drop, came back up, and then from there it fell. Well, we're getting the same stuff where there's not going to be any shorts, but we're still trading within this channel. And when they find themselves all up here, you get these moves that there's nobody to buy the stocks anymore, or the shares that they're buying to push it up, because all these rumors or central bank participation in the rally, the shorts aren't going to take any more chances anymore. And we're still right in this resistance zone. We have bearish divergences, and it is reminding me so much of this time period right here where, today it sucked. I really was anticipating that we were going to get more follow through to the downside after yesterday, but when they gapped it up again, I just kind of had the feeling that something was going on, but it still doesn't make things any more safer. We're still in this heavy resistance zone, and even if they get through here, they still got to battle with this resistance zone, and then from there, this resistance zone. So there's nothing safe about it, especially with the amount of selling that I'm seeing going on from the dark pools and from those the block trades and stuff that I've been showing you. as well as bearish divergences and stuff like that. I just think things are going to be very, very dangerous real soon. So we still haven't even done a 23% retracement. So we're talking a massive, massive run, and we haven't even done a 23% retracement since this drop right here. And it's making things very, very dangerous because, as you can see, these divergences have just been carrying out. Now, again, can they continue? Yes. Does it make it less dangerous? Is it, what I believe you're risking is, a 40, 50-point drop, and then everybody's just trapped. And then they're looking for somebody to buy, but there's nobody to buy, and there's all sellers. It may not happen tomorrow, may not happen this week, but it sure does have this look and feel to it, like we've seen, like we saw going on last year. And like I said, it may sound like a broken record, but when this does crater or it does fall, and because they've done these shenanigans with either central banks leaking stuff or Feds saying they're doing this, or rumors of the production freezes, and they're calling it, there's not going to be shorts to sell to, and they're going to find themselves battling each other to get out of this market. So if we take a look at the 15-minute chart, these are your resistance zones. If the bulls can push it above today's highs, they then got a battle at 2067. Above that, they got about battle at 2071, and then above that, 2077. And that's just the highs from this rally. So they continue to do these just straight up rising wedges, and each time they're failing. I don't know why they're trying it each time. It's like they're trying to do the same thing but expect a different result. And really the support area after these moving averages are going all the way back down to the lows that we saw today. So right now, like I said, I would today's move, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but I would not be surprised to see every single point given back tomorrow or come Thursday and some, because I don't really buy today's rally at all. Today was a very orchestrated short squeeze, and usually once these short squeezes run out of shorts to push things higher, they roll over and go straight down, and I just would not be surprised to see the same exact thing take place. So with that, let's see what plays out tomorrow, and have a great night.